Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to Gashi's Common TV, the Tourist Man Back Africa. If you visit somebody at his home, you become the guest and he becomes the host. And the rights of the host cannot actually be denied. And the guest's rights are very much limited. So when Mother KOOME visited State House today, I think what happened is that kwa sababu kwa kwenda ikulu, the fact that the meeting took place at State House is in itself bowing in to the executive. It is giving in to the whims and the demands of the executive. We know very well that William Samoei Ruto has been criticizing the courts. He has been criticizing the judiciary. He has been telling Kenyans that the courts are not fair to the government. So when Mother KOOME decided to go and have dialogue with the president, I think this was wrong in my view. And I want to give a number of reasons why I strongly believe that what Mother KOOME did was wrong in my view. The first thing, this is betraying Kenyans. This is betraying the constitution. This is betraying the judiciary, because we know very well that the government has three independent arms. Three independent arms that should make their own decisions, that they carry out their decisions, their role as per the constitution. And when they are sworn in, each swear to uphold the constitution. So the fact that Mother KOOME, the Chief Justice, can now go to State House, State House, bow to William Samoei Ruto, give in to the demands of William Samoei Ruto because he was making noise, because he was complaining, then it means that it is a big betrayal to the people and the Constitution of the Republic of Kenya. Again, this is telling Kenyans that William Samoei Ruto is the one who should control the judiciary. This is giving in. This is wrong in my view. This is telling us that the executive is more powerful than the legislature and the judiciary. This is telling us that William Samoei Ruto is the supervisor of the judiciary. That any time that the government is not happy with the ruling of the judiciary, then the judiciary must always keep on looking over its shoulders to see what William Samoei Ruto is going to do or what the government is going to say. Again, the independence of the judiciary is highly compromised. Do you think, because for now Kenyans are waiting to see the housing ruling about this issue about the affordable housing, I think the ruling will be made on 26th this month. And Kenyans will be waiting to see if Mother KOOME's court is going to give in to the demands of William Samoei Ruto. We know very well that the affordable housing project is a pet project of President William Samoei Ruto. It is something that he takes it as a matter of life and death. So if the judiciary is not going to give an independent decision, if the judiciary is going to rule in favor of the government, then we should actually be able to say that the judiciary is highly compromised. And anytime any ruling is made against the government, and anytime there is a dispute between the people and the government, then people have all the reason to get worried. People have all the reasons to know that the judiciary cannot actually promise to give a fair and independent ruling, because it must please the executive. Again, there is what we call perception. Perception is very, very important. Perception and the image of the judiciary is in jeopardy. Perception and the image of the judiciary is completely dented. Perception of the Chief Justice and the judges is already actually tainted. It is already left with eggs on the face. When you look at the judiciary, you see, the people will always see. Your perception is very important. Irrespective of what you are, perception plays a very, very important part as far as any institution is concerned, as far as even a person is concerned. For instance, if people perceive you to be corrupt, even if you decide to behave like Joseph, the father of Jesus, people will always see you as corrupt. And this is one thing that is hitting hard in the government. This is something that is eating the government. The perception is that the government is very corrupt. The perception now is that the judiciary is very, very corrupt. Why didn't the court or Mother KOOME in this case hold the meeting with Azimio after the ruling? Because you see, what happened is that the judiciary have been ruling against the government, and they have been ruling as per the constitution, as per the rule, and as per the law. But you see, when they passed the judgment against Azimio candidate Raila Amolo Odinga, why didn't they call him for a meeting like they did to William Samoei Ruto? This is what we call applying double standards. This is being very, very unfair. Then it means that the judiciary should hold meetings with the people who are not satisfied with its ruling. Again, when you look at the judiciary, it now looks like it is answerable to William Samoei Ruto. The courts are answerable to William Samoei Ruto. The judiciary is now beholden by William Samoei Ruto. The judiciary is already captured by William Samoei Ruto. The judiciary cannot be relied on. Judiciary has always been the last line of defense. But you see now, when it comes out that they are answering to William Samoei Ruto, when it comes that they are going to State House to seek audience with William Samoei Ruto, then this one tells you that the independence is completely eroded. It tells you that the independence of the judiciary is no longer there. It tells you that the judges cannot be independent. Anytime they make a ruling, they have to keep on looking over their shoulders because they are answerable to the head of state. Again, when you look at the venue, I'm saying if Mother KOOME was genuine, he could have asked William Samoei Ruto that they meet on a neutral ground, and Raila Amolo Odinga aitwe, because he's also a leader of this country, whether we believe it or not, whether we agree or not. In fact, we have two countries in one. We have the blue state and we have the yellow state. When you look at Raila Amolo Odinga, he controls more than half of this nation. So if Mother KOOME was genuine enough, he could have called the opposition leader together with William Samoei Ruto, and they meet in an open field. They meet in Uhuru Park, in public. And the meeting should have been publicized. But when they meet in State House, at the corner, well, what are they telling Kenyans? It tells you whatever they are discussing is secret. Whatever they are discussing should not be known by the public. Even what they told us that they agreed to give the steps that they have undertaken after I think 30 days that the judiciary and the legislature and executive that they give a report of what they have done. They give a report to who, ladies and gentlemen? Who will get the report? Because you see, they cannot give the report to William Samoei Ruto because he is also expected to give a report of the way he has addressed the issue of corruption. We know very well that the judiciary is in bed with the executive and the legislature. We know very well that Kenyans have nowhere to go. We know very well that the executive has been very corrupt, very, very corrupt. And when the executive says that the judiciary is very corrupt, I think what should have happened is for the executive to give the proof, the evidence that the judiciary is corrupt. But by bowing out, that was wrong, ladies and gentlemen. That's what should not have happened. I don't know what you think, ladies and gentlemen, but from where I sit, Mother KOOME has failed this nation big time and should not be compared to somebody like David Maraga, who will have a big chapter when the history of this country is written. But I think Mother KOOME, as the 15th Chief Justice of the Republic of Kenya, I think we have not seen such an incompetent head of the judiciary like the current Chief Justice. Have a lovely evening. Bye-bye.